Bear with me a minute, just pouring myself a cup up. So I'm just having a nice peach tea. I got summoned to have my mental health checked out because someone had been reporting me. Right. But I just went along with it. How are you feeling? Blah blah blah. It's your yearly review. I said, is it? Okay. Right, so what do we need to do? What do we owe this pleasure? I've tried to do my pip thing as best as I can. But I couldn't concentrate because of the PTSD. So there's my camera thingy. As you can see, it's very windy out. But they put a bench here to save people sitting on cold concrete, because apparently it gives people the old farmer giles, doesn't it? So we've got a lovely view of the wind blowing about. Well, I'll break the cabin fever. So there's going to be plenty of firewood if I want to go gathering it for the barbecue. Fallen limbs and all that. Cut them up, put them in my trolley, can't I? If you see what I mean. Any weak points in the fence that the idiots have been messing about with. Yeah, I had to go through all that with the lady as well. I'm not going to do any misogynistic jokes about going to the doctors to get yourself a suck off the nurse. No, it ain't about that. That's just me being a bloke with a filthy sense of humour. I grew up on Jimmy Jones and that type of humour, don't forget. So I laugh and joke about it, but people get offended. Just a bloke walking past. Oh, that's tearing up the road, isn't it? Right, I'm sticky old flask that at the moment. Peach tea's a bit. But at least I've broken my old cabin fever, if you see what I mean. And my trigger fingers and all that, everything listened to. Showed the video that I made yesterday, so she could actually see what I've been trying to explain to Pip about struggling to do what I'm used to be able to do, and it's getting worse. So she said, well, how do you cope with it? I said, well, what with the PTSD, or what bit do you mean? I said, what, the PTSD? Let's start with that first. Yeah, that's why I'm on the antidepressants, isn't it? Do I feel suicidal? Yeah, every now and again. That's why I'm taking the antidepressants, isn't it? If I need a stronger dose, then I'll have a chat with the doctor and tell them they're not working properly. It's only where I get frustrated with myself, and plus the other head shit that's going on with people trying to trigger it all the time because they think it's funny. But she caught herself out this morning, like I explained to the nurse. I'm not even going to joke about the nurse because, you know, every time I said I was explaining about the fence hoppers and those videoing me while I have a social discussion with the gardener this morning and discuss how I'm improving the property and double strengthening the fence by doing it all bit by bit. But you know, I'm working on the dogs area first rather than the neighbours that are trying to hurry it along just so they can free up money for their own frigging funerals. Do you know what I mean? No, if you want a fence put up, you put your own frigging fence up. If you can't afford to pay for it, don't go down the cash bingo then, innit? I don't drink. I'm saving money on tobacco. I'm investing it in tools and materials to make the disability cell what's going to turn into my cell in the countryside as my disability gets worse. Might as well have it how I want it, innit? And just ignore the idiots. Not get baited into senseless arguments and have my disabilities and mental health manipulated by fools with their own agendas. If you see what I'm saying as we watch the tops of the trees blowing about. Can I flip the screen round? Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not trying to look cool. My hat kept blowing off. So I'm recording a video, kids, alright? So I don't want to film you, so if you go on your way and then... No, you're okay. It's pointed at me, not that way. So, yeah, it's a bit smeared at the moment because I've just taken the cover off overnight. But, yeah, sitting on a bench. Got my scooter. Got there on time. Against the wind. I got there 5 minutes and it back round that way and just see the wind blowing the trees because I haven't cleaned off the camera bit. Actually, let's just clean the camera bit off, innit? It's alright, they're further down the road now. Let's just clean that off. It's only sticky tape over it. It's only sticky. Like I said, let's try not to... Ow, bollocks! Oh, it's still recording. Cool. Cleaned up the camera angle a little bit. Right, got the sun behind me, so... Yeah, that's to stop shit blowing in my eyes. My hat blew off a couple of times. It's, yeah. Now I can see the beefs going on YouTube as well. Now I haven't got time for all that at the moment. I watch the channels that I like watching. I'm viewing it the same way as the American gangsters beef that's going on as well. If I like one channel and yeah, not really interested in the others because I can see them all bitching and trying to ride the coattails of the men or the men that are making a success of theirs, then yeah, and I'm not going to get involved in YouTube beefs on the UK channels that I enjoy either. So self-explanatory, innit? What we're doing vape wise at the moment. Oh, you wanna there you go, I'll take my hat off too, innit? Yeah, it's too windy to I was expecting my hat to blow off, so because I haven't been able to hold the hair clippers properly because of the trigger fingers, it's gone a bit wild at the moment. So yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to look like a teenager. I usually wear a flat cap, but you can't turn the flat caps round the other way when you're riding in the wind like this. Might as well pour myself another one. I'm not in a rush to get back. My dogs are guarding. family members know what I'm doing. They knew where I was going to be, how long I was going to be there for. So I don't need to look up my hooter, do ya? I'm just pouring myself a cuppa. Right, because I do all these unedited. I could sit and read the book I've got in my bag, but no. I'm going to be sitting in an isolated place reading the Crown, really. Right, I'm just sitting here getting a bit of headspace before I get back. Having a bit of vape, not being a problem. So we talked about suicide and suicidal thoughts, and it was a bit hard just discussing it, but I knew somebody had reported me anyway. She said, like, is that how you feel in it sometimes? I said, well, I've discussed all this with the doctor. I've been completely honest with him, completely honest with Pip. Pip know that I'm trying to do the slabbing. For someone to come along and destroy it, of course I'm going to get frustrated and get verbal about it. Well, there's another kiddie coming up, so let's point the camera back on me. It's only a boy riding his bike, you know what I mean? So they focus on me this way round. I'm just making a video, having a cuppa while I'm sitting on a bench. It was a bloke. Like I said, I've got bad eyesight. I haven't got my actual glasses on because they're broken, so yeah, it's a little bit difficult trying to judge whether people are adult or kids with my eyesight, or even if they're male or female, to be quite honest with you. I drove past one lady earlier, politely said, "Afternoon, lady." Bloke with long hair the other side, I said, "Alright, man." You know what I mean? But until I got closer up, I couldn't see if it was a bloke or a woman. But it was only an old hippie, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I was laughing and joking about with the nurse. I said, well, the sense of humour's the only thing I've got left these days. So I'm getting through everything with my dogs and that. She said, oh, you know, unusual, bless you sort of stuff and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't need to be blessed. It's up to the Creator to bless me, isn't it? If He's determined that this is how I'm supposed to be, then this is how I'm supposed to be. That's my way of looking at it. I don't need to be blessed by a human, do I? You see what I'm saying? Because then it just feels like someone's just saying, oh, fuck you. Here, have some more of these. We're getting paid for it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Pretty windy day, but the rain's held off. It's just sort of arcing. The rain's just sort of arcing over the top of Peterborough, and it has been since this morning. It's just sort of skirting around Peterborough like that and back into the North Sea, and so it will rain at some point when that pushes down a little bit further. We do need the rain at the moment, but it's just so goddamn annoying when you're stuck with an electric scooter and depend on getting to appointments and stuff like that. I don't want to be sitting on buses full of kids and missing appointments because I can't get on the bus because the kids are taking. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna have me vape. Oh, I don't need to rush. The dogs are guarding. I don't need to rush. I don't need to sit on a bus full of kids with PTSD while they're screeching and doing stuff like that, and I'm feeling awkward because I can't look that way, can't look that way. And it's like I end up just zoning out then, and it's like, oh mate, you get what I'm saying as a bloke, you know. And then you hear a little joke and you laugh about it, but you shouldn't be laughing because it's an overheard teenage conversation, and they're just laughing about their experimenting in life. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, geez, man, I shouldn't be hearing shit like this. You know what I mean? You're alright, buddy. So I'm recording a video of myself, so don't worry about me. Looks like my friend from Egypt, old Mahmood. At first glance. So I'm not spitting out disrespect, it's the stuff that I got in the top of the vape there. I did apologise to the lady there though. I said I hadn't had time to clean my teeth and that, or focus on myself because I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. My teeth are fucked up anyway from painkiller use and that through the years. If my breath smells a little bit, tell me. I've got fucking mouth freshener in my bag and deodorant. You know, chemicals in my body. Yeah, they alter your body smell and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've got deodorant and mouthwash and that in my bag. Yeah, I need to take a little bit more care of myself. I'm not worried about it. I'm making the best of a bad situation. Ain't I? You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to put this camera on and go back to the dogs. Right, I can hear things snapping and things like that, so let's cover this camera over. Flip it back over the other way. I'm not going to ride one-handed. You can see where I am. I'll put a nice bench here so people can sit and have a rest, because it's a freaking long walk for some people. I've got my bear skin. Well, my tactical. I've just got a body warmer on and polo shirt and t-shirt. It's lovely and warm. It's just very, very windy. So, yeah, Irish travellers have done well along this back road though. They've made that site look really nice. I'll be on the side of the road looking at the horses and that as I go up the road, so I'm not going to get me phone out nearer that site though, if you see what I mean. They're good people. I don't have a problem with travellers. I've done a lot of work with them over the years. Tarmacking, you know, when you're on the blob. Not blob as in female blob, but you know, when you need your little extras in life and you've got to get a bit of cash work or whatever. I don't do that these days because I've only got enough energy and whatever to do my own stuff in life now. they kindly reminded me in prison, the younger ones there. I said, what are you doing fighting at your age? Fuck's sake. You're nearly 60. I said, yeah, exactly. I said, so why are people provoking me and setting me up to get me in prison at this age and stage in my life? You see what I mean? So I got on alright with everyone. Muslim brothers, travellers, Irish travellers, all of them. Only had a problem with one of them. Everything else was fine, mate. Went in there with love, came out in a state of peace and love as well. So, all good. I might have got given a hot mix at some point, I don't know. No idea. I would have noticed as a bloke, because I don't swing that way, you know what I mean? But that was psychology. We're going to stick your walking stick out your... Oh yeah, now. Alright. I'll put the walking stick down then and just sort of slowly be sociable with you, and if you think it's a weapon, go and take it. And screws will twist you up. It's not a weapon. I was using it to clean the toilet, so, you know. You don't want to look down while you're having a crap and then wash your ass with a J-cloth. Clean out your old J-cloth and your dirty scats, if you've only got one pair, because I'm remaining that you've been in the previous cell with, chawed all your extras. You know what I mean? And you think, where the fucking hell have they gone? Yep. Right, I'm going to head off. Here's a quick 22-minute video. I've had a catch-up video, catch-up, ECGs, everything. And full mental health talk and everything else to do with the pain, with the antidepressant use and all of that. And I'm just heading back to my dogs now. Go and see how they've got on. Okay. I was really going to piss them off. The ones that have been trying to do this, fucking hell. Ouch. Hip joints and tendons and that just sitting on there like that. Alright, let's get my bag on. Bear grill style. Right. So I don't care if the system's going to collapse, alright. I'm still going to eat. Right. You take care now, have a lovely day, and if you're not having a lovely day, try and be as positive and humorous as you can and turn it into a positive day. All the best to you all.